Mic check, mic check. Excellent. Alright guys, so today we're going to be starting off, trying to resume where we kind of left off before the holiday began. So we'll just go ahead and jump right on in here, and we'll see what we can make happen today. So today's goal, guys, we're going to try to get that trap wall completed to force them through our traps, and then after that, we will just keep adding traps to it, and then if we have enough time after that, we will start a death box. And the death box is pretty much just, okay, what's going on in my game here? I can't look around. This is super odd. Hello? It's okay, we'll just reload it and see if that helps. If not, I'll have to report a bug before we begin our stream. I'm going to go ahead and send a report while this is loading. Yeah, I'm going to have to report this because I literally cannot move my screen. Maybe we accidentally messed up our controls somehow? I don't know. I'm just going to take a look at this and make sure everything looks good here. I mean, I can't even move in my keyboard. What in the name of goodness? That's alright, we'll just get a restart on it here. We'll just try it from the beginning again. Well, probably just booted up too fast there. We might get to play today, guys. Been really excited to play this past couple days, and I wanted to stream every night, but I've had a lot of background noise, and it just wouldn't have been a good stream. I wouldn't have been able to talk too much, and I like to give you guys explanation as to what's going on. Alright, so now we can move. Excellent. We'll just get our water up there. Take a look at our inventory for our food. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm noticing we don't have our clay bowls yet. So I'm going to go ahead and craft 2 of those. I don't remember what we were doing here, so I'll probably have to get orientated for a second before I head out and do anything. Now, it's that point in the game when, since I have the cedar suit and my traps up, I'm not really going to use my bow too much, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the chest there, and we're going to leave that for a while, until we actually need it again. It may be a while before we actually need that. So best thing we can do is just get it out of our inventory to stop taking up space. So right off the bat, I'm missing bananas for my fruit salad, so that's what I'm going to work on getting first is my bananas. Now, if you remember, they reduced the cedar suit damage by 90%, so we can just make this jump now. We don't need to worry about fall damage on that. I think that's going to turn out to be a mistake. That's just too much damage reduction, because as you just seen, I can jump from pretty much any height I want to now, and it'll be free of penalty. Do I have the Canopy on me to make this journey? I've got 21 buds, so I'm probably going to need to make a stop at the Canopy Temple, just to make sure I've got enough canopy plants to make it back to base effectively, because I've currently only got 2 refills of my suit, and that'll be, should be about enough to get to the oasis, not necessarily enough to get back, so we're just going to make a run to the Canopy Temple real quick while we're out and about. Now, since we have the cedar suit, it's not going to take us long to make this journey. Whee! Good golly, we took some damage on our health. How did that happen? Anyways, moving on. They say they're going to be adding a vehicle for us to use to get across the sand dunes faster. But I don't know how much faster you can get than this cedar suit, because, I mean, this is just ridiculous speed. I'm already at the Canopy Temple. Now, the reason I'm cutting these down instead of just picking it off the plant, you can just pick it off the plant, but I just prefer to cut it down because it just takes less time to pick them up. You don't have to run around every plant, and the plants will regrow by the next time I make it back up here, so it's not going to be a major setback for me. I won't have to wait for them to come back or anything like that. Hey, a little bit, that's enough. Alright, sorry guys, I was just replying to Shadow Fox in the Discord about that issue we were having when we first loaded in here. Alright, we've got 30, 60, 70, 85. Well, we'll get 5 more just to make an even count. Alright. Now I need 6 more to make that even again. Gosh darn it. Alright, so now we got 3 equal stacks. That's good enough for me. Now let's go get some bananas before these Scolomorphs jump on top of us. Alright guys, I'm heading back out to that little banana oasis on the left side of the pyramid. We've explored this oasis a couple times in the past videos, so I won't go into too much detail about locating it and navigating to it. You guys should already have that down by now. Yes, Scolomorphs, I know you're coming, but I don't have my bow and arrow on me. Because I did not intend to fight you guys today. So, I'm going to do the next best thing, which is to grab my things and run away. And my stamina's not coming back because I'm so low on food. So I'm probably just going to eat a couple mangoes real quick. Yeah, 1 mango will do it. Gives us enough food to get our stamina back. Stamina is really what we need. Well, my camel's hungry, so he's not going to have a tame on him when I get back. That's quite alright, though. I don't think I've got saddlebags on him. And I'm not worried about losing any of his items, so... we'll just be sitting in the cage when we get home, waiting for us to feed him again. So we're just going to head straight out. Again. Like I said, I've already went over this a few times in my past videos, so I'm not going to give too much details telling you how I'm going to get there. There's the pyramid. So we are heading the right direction. There's my oasis. I feel like there's a second pineapple spawn here. There's a second pineapple plant that we're missing somewhere. There it is. Yeah, we got banana seeds. That's what I was looking for. Alright. So since I've already got banana seeds, to start our banana tree at the base, I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of the bananas to craft fruit salad. And we'll go back and get that banana tree crafting. Or growing, sorry. That way we can go ahead and get our banana mango process started, so we'll be forever with food and never without food. So that oasis is a little bit closer to the pyramid than I originally thought, and it looks like it's on that corner, the corner of the pyramid. So that's the front of the pyramid, that's the left side. So it's on the corner of the front and the left side of the pyramid. You head out from that corner and you should run directly into the oasis. If you're coming from the pyramids. If you're coming from the mountains, just head straight south and you should run into it. It'll be on your left side. Well, I should have refilled my water while I was there, but it's not a problem. I'll make it back to the base in plenty of time to refill my water. I can't stress this enough, guys. You want to keep your eye on your food and water meters. That's going to be the ultimate determining factor as to how fast your health refills, and if you have stamina or not. Oh, it looks like I was mistaken. The 220 leaf bud would have been more than enough to get us to that oasis and return home. But then I would have been without when I got back home. So it's very good that we stopped and grabbed some. Because I don't think I have any reserves at the base left. I think I've used it all, depleted my resources at this point. So I need to make a couple trips to the Canopy Temple over the next couple days. It's not a problem though. Sheet. We're gonna need some logs. Yeah, you're both wild at this point. Well, shit. Do I have 5 cloth in there to make another saddlebag for you? Are you worth taming? Get me mangoes. I was hoping I get a seed out of that. Apparently somebody's at my door, so I will be right back to the stream, guys. I apologize about this, and it won't be too long. Alright guys, sorry about that. So I'm really just waiting on these trees to grow so I can harvest the logs from them. Or alternatively take a camel out to a different oasis and harvest the logs there. So I'm just trying to... What we'll do is we'll go skip night. And if we wake up and these trees aren't fully grown yet, we'll go out to another oasis. Whoops, sorry about that. So it sounds like there's a sandstorm going on outside, but it's not affecting us in this cave, so I'm just gonna go see if I can see if there's a sandstorm happening. There's not. That's okay, that's okay. But while we're out here, we can see the trees did not regrow, so we're just gonna go ahead and plan on taking these camels out for an adventure. Now since we slept, we're gonna go check our water and our food. Our food's pretty decent. We're not taking damage from it. And I really don't like using my fruit salads unless I'm really low on food, so we'll wait a minute for that food to drop just a little bit more before we consume our fruit salad, because I don't want to waste it. And we'll go take a gander inside and see if our homegrown fruits are ready yet. We need at least 2 mangoes to tame this freaking camel. Our pineapple's ready. Yeah. This camel pen is just such a great thing to have, guys. Like, no lie, you don't have to worry about the camels walking off, and that's going to save you a lot of stress in this game. I've lost countless camels before I got the pen. Idea from Shadow Fox, I've lost several camels. Probably 6 or 7. And then he showed me his playthrough, and I seen he had a camel pen like this, similar to this one. So, that's what prompted me to go ahead and make mine. And it's honestly one of the most effective build designs I've ever seen to help you keep your camel. Hey, we're on day 13, guys. We're making progress. We don't want these scolomorphs building up on us, though, so I'm probably just going to go kite a few of them up here to the traps, just so we can start eliminating the problem. I already know they're going to spawn as soon as I hop down here. Alright, let's go a little more. Where you at, guys? Go ahead and consume a fruit salad. Now, as I was telling you guys the other day, it restores 15 to 25 health and 95 to 100 hunger. So it's really your best bet for the food. It doesn't get much better than that. There's nothing that compares to the fruit salad for that food meter. Hello, Scolomorphs. I'm here for you to eat. Where are you? I know you guys are waiting on me. Hello? Oh, our camel's ready to be tamed, so we're going to go ahead and try to run back and catch that food cycle before we miss it. our saddlebag on there. Refill our water. Make sure we got a backup axe. We're good to go. Oh man, what a beautiful day today. Had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. Don't have to work today. I mean, this is just starting out to be one of the best weeks ever. Oh, you son of a gun. I was prepared for my axe to break, but not my pickaxe. I don't have anything to craft another one, so we'll just move on. It's okay. What a bummer. Now the reason I'm taking the slow camel is because he's got saddlebags on him, which can hold an additional amount of logs that I won't be able to carry in my inventory. And the logs are what we really need right now. Of course you guys would show up now. Why wouldn't you? I'm gonna let my camel auto run while I go grab a soda, something to drink. I'll be right back. I love running, I love running. Pyramid should be about right here. I knew it. So that's the pyramid, which means the oasis is right up here in front of us. And we do have the Skolomorphs on our ass, so... Oh, you know, we can't forget those. And that oasis should be over this dune. You should see it as soon as you crest this dune. There it is. The first thing we're going to do when we get here is we're probably just going to craft a new bow and arrow to deal with the Skolomorph problem before it gets too bad. We'll need sticks, cordage, and stone. Stick and cordage to make the bow. Stick, stone, and cordage to make the arrows. Cool. So we just need a couple pieces of stone right now, a couple more sticks, a few stems. Then we'll be golden and start crafting our arrows to fight these little bastards. Hey, 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 hey. There's no sense in barking like that. Hey. Hey, little bit. Chill out, buddy. What are you barking at? The wind? Huh? Is that wind getting to you? A bit scary, is it? Yeah, we don't really need that meat. I'm not gonna take it. I just want to kill the frog. Alright, the Skolomorphs are coming, as you can hear from the music, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the water so they'll go underground. Craft some arrows. I've seen 2 Skolomorphs, so we should probably need about 14 arrows total. Hopefully 15 will do it. I don't really have the resources to make any more arrows, unfortunately. Missing stone and cordage. I don't see any stone nodes that I can harvest. Cordage is never going to be a problem. But the stone is. And now my suit's dead. Oh wow, there's 3. 3 Skolomorphs. 4 Skolomorphs. This is not good. Oh, you guys are going to be a major pain in my butt, I see. Well, that sucks. I already missed 1 arrow. Alright guys, I need a little bit of time here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come jump in the water. Wait for them to go underground. And go grab my arrows. Alright, so I recovered all my arrows. Oh, almost all my arrows. Oh, shit. Son of a gun. It's alright, we're not gonna let that get us down. We will just come more prepared this time. We're not gonna drop our bow and arrow in the chest, we're gonna keep that with us. I was foolish to go ahead and think that I could leave it behind at this point. We don't have our trap wall established, so it's not good to leave your weapons behind if you don't have a setup to deal with the threat. Remember, while that's cooking, it will heat you up and give you damage from the heat, so you want to take a couple steps back while that cooks. Just kind of let it do its thing. Oh goodness, I've been muted and I don't know how long. I apologize, so I'll just give a quick recap. We harvested all the logs and stems from that last oasis. I think we got 87 logs and 140 stems. So we're going to head back to our secondary oasis, back near the starting area, and get the logs and stems from that oasis, give it a save, head back to our main camp, and then we'll start construction of our trap wall. We should have more than enough resources at that point, not including metal. This one doesn't have too many trees, so it shouldn't take us too long at this one. This should be a relatively quick operation here. Yeah, lay down and accept your fate. I'm not gonna kill you guys, actually. Get out of here. Go! Go! Run away! Run away! Here, run away! Go! Get out of here. Go live your life. I don't need your meat or leather. So it'd be pointless to kill them. Oompa, loompa, doompa dee doom. If you were wise, you would listen to me. Interesting. didn't think it was going to spawn any Skull Morphs today. Guess I was mistaken. That's more than fine. We'll deal with them when they get here. We're not scared of no stinking Skull Morphs at this point in our game. Alright, Skull Morphs, you want to do this? Let's do it. I'm just going to keep harvesting these until you guys actually get here. More protection. Alright, let's fucking do it. Oop, sorry for the language, guys. Let's do it, Skullos. Come on then. Where you at? Show yourself. I only lost one arrow in that exchange, that's not bad. I bet I can get it back still. Huh. We didn't lose any arrows. Wonderful. Moving on. See, the Skull Morphs really aren't that hard to manage. Just gotta, I guess, have enough arrows to shoot at them. The arrows are relatively cheap, so it shouldn't be a problem. You know, 1 stone, 1 stick, and 1 cordage, I think, is what it takes to make 5 arrows. This is super cheap for an arrow recipe, as compared to most games. I mean, it is a survival game after all, so I don't understand why people complain so much and say it's too hard to survive. It's really not hard to survive on this game, if you have the basic grasp and the basic knowledge of how to survive. But as you've seen on my playthrough, I've managed just fine to stay alive. It hasn't been a problem. Skull Morphs are very manageable. Now, if you feel like the bow and arrow is too much work for you, you can craft the traps. I highly recommend you craft the traps. The traps are going to be a game changer once you get them. And you can follow my prior playthroughs to figure out where the traps are at. I think it's playthrough 2 that we locate the traps, maybe 1. I know we got it very early on. But pretty much what you want to do is you want to come over here on this side of the oasis, have the rock on the other side of the water from you, And the left side over here, you just want to run in a straight line in this direction. Yeah, just a straight line should take you to the ruin to get the traps. If you don't have the traps yet, you can go that way and get them. I am very hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and consume my pineapple and some of my mangoes, since I don't have bananas currently. To make fruit salads, we'll just eat the fruits raw, it's fine. Not what I prefer to do, but I don't have bananas yet, so I've got to go back to base and get a planter box set up for the tree and get the seeds planted before I'll have bananas. It's about to break anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle it and turn it into an axe. I think I got 4 or 5 more hits left in that pickaxe, so it's worth it to just dismantle it at that point and turn it into a regular crude axe. Especially since the rest of my stone's back at base and I don't have any with me. Nor do I have a pickaxe strong enough to break a stone node. Okay. Am I missing something here? Did I just get 6 frond out of that one tree? Or did I not get all the fronds from the other tree? Alright. Should make sure I got all the mangoes from here before we head out. Yep, all the mangoes are good. Refill our canteen. Some mangoes in our belly for the road. Cool. Let's grab our camel and we'll get out of here. Camel, you're hungry? He's not hungry. He's resilient. Alright guys, so we've gathered 30, 60, 90, 120, 146 logs, and 51, 52, 56, 256 stems. So that's pretty decent run. We can go ahead and head back to our main camp now and start construction of things. And then hopefully, when we get back to camp, we'll have those trees there we can cut down as well. The developers did comment in the Discord that the shadowless camel, where our shadow doesn't disappear, is the way it's meant to be. I'm not really sure what the science is behind that, or what the reasoning is behind that. I guess they could release it in future content, I suppose. But they did respond to us and let us know that that's the way the game's intended to be, shadowless. So we're not supposed to portray shadows on this planet for some reason. Again, I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is. Just repeating what I read in the Discord. I just absolutely love running in this game. It's just so satisfying. That's why I spend most of my time on this game just running around. It's just very appeasing. Just love running and running out of stamina and then letting it recharge. It's just such a fun process. Just remember, guys, when you come up into this mountain and you're going back home, stay on the right side. We're going to run through that cactus valley. We don't want to lose the tame on that camel while he has our storage bag on him. That would be a lot of stuff to pick up off the ground, and I am not in the mood to do that. So before we lose the tame and anything bad happens, I'm going to go ahead and give it a save now that we're home. Go ahead and swap this out for that, and that out for this. Turn on this torch, give us some light here. Alright, let's get this box in here. Excellent. Keep the desert fruit on us, put the bow and arrow in there. Go ahead and dump our stems and logs that we don't necessarily need on us at the moment. Mango seeds, demon seeds. Can go in there with our mangoes. Actually, we need those logs back so we can craft some planks. 30 planks. We'll grab that cordage back. Stems back to make cordage. Get 25 of that. And while this all crafts, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. Just the cordage left, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that other stem, turn that into cordage as well. Excellent, guys. So now we're gonna do our placeables. We're gonna get some farm crops going, farm plots, I mean. I cannot talk today, I don't know why. Excellent. Alright. Now we're cooking. Pineapple. To get that pineapple to come back, what we're going to do is we're going to give it a save. Go to our main menu. Load game. And then now the pineapple's back. It's a bit wonky. It has been reported to the devs, and they are currently working on a fix for that. It's currently pineapples are the only fruit that does that. Everything else will spawn in every cycle, every growth cycle you have. You'll get more fruits from your other trees. Pineapples are the only ones that are not spawning back at this time. Alright. Banana seeds, I know I had some. There they are. Excellent. So I'm gonna just kind of try to lay down 2 more crop plots here for the mangoes. 4 mango trees. I'll have 4 banana trees. We'll get a couple more pineapple plants here. And then we'll put our dates. Somewhere around here. We'll figure out a place for the dates, probably right here in this corner. We'll drop a couple of plots there. There'll be a date tree spot. We will need dates for our stews and our stew base. You need raw meat and dates and a clay pot. If you have dates, that's wonderful. If you don't, you might want to start growing some. It's not going to be too essential right now to worry about. Those are more of if you don't have the scorpion tails to make health concoctions, you can make the stew bases. And then cook them in the fire the same as you do the concoction, and that will give you health. It doesn't give you as much as the concoction does, but it's better than nothing, you know? I never managed to get on top of this rock before. I'm excited about this. Um. So. Oh no. Oh man, I lost all those crop plots I was crafting because I guess because I loaded, saved and loaded back in. I'm gonna report that real quick because I feel like I've been cheated out of my resources there that we just went out and harvested. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna pause the stream and well, not necessarily pause it, but I'm gonna just take a moment here to report that to the devs. Alright guys, I guess we'll We'll just eat the resource loss. It's that's kind of a major bummer, but manageable, I suppose. Not gonna be a major setback for us. We've got more logs on the camel, so it's not a problem, guys. It's just kind of a bummer, you know? Well, now we know. If you have something crafting in the queue to craft, waiting on it to be made, do not save and then go to main menu. For any reason, don't leave out of the game, because you will lose your resources. You will not get those back. Oh, I'm so bummed about that, dude. That's a major bummer. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna just do our best to manage here. It's all good. Shouldn't need much more than 50 at the moment, so we'll just throw the rest of those in the chest here. We need food ASAP. Hopefully we'll get a pineapple seed. No such luck. It's quite alright. Just put our food up there. Alright. So while this is all crafting, again, I guess we'll go try to recover our lost resources on the trees out here. Hello, son. Are you gonna come out today? That would be super cool of you. Did we already miss the day cycle? In the cave. Probably. I don't know what kind of a marathon runner goes for a run without a watch on, but So many coconuts here, it's unreal. Do we not have a shelter out here? Oh, that's alright. We shall place one. we're making a lot of progress here, guys. This base is coming together very well, if I do say so myself. Trying to get another mango seed. Alright, it's not gonna give me one yet. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put the seeds in here. We're gonna craft some more cordage. Those logs back in my inventory, put my canteens down here. Hammer. What happened to my axe? Did it break? That's unfortunate. It's alright though. The charcoal does work for fertilizer, but it goes through it really fast. I'm pretty sure the feces last a little bit longer than the charcoal does. We're just gonna go check our camel pen and see if we have any feces. I don't know where the feces goes. It just keeps disappearing. Should be building up though. No matter, it's alright. Gonna refill our canteen here. Our water. Alright. Cordage logs. Oh, metal ingots. We're missing our metal ingots. That's not too much metal. Oop, that's not even what I wanted to craft there. That's what I wanted. that didn't work. That's alright. We'll just sink to the bottom and run across. Camel, you picked a really bad time to get hungry, my friend. Oh, I missed my jump. Son of a gun. That's quite alright. Okay, so prior, I said that last clay piece would fall through and come out right here, but it appears as though it's covered up with my foundation, so that's unfortunate. I thought it would drop on this side of the foundation and let me grab it. So that's okay, we'll just be short. Nope, it popped up here. How excellent. Excellent. Okay. So if you block the fall path, it will apparently not fall and it'll just stay up there. It'll just take a second. That's great. Now we know. We're just gonna run and grab some clay and a little bit more metal real quick before we start construction, because I want to have plenty of resources available so I don't have to wait for anything come placement time. Boo. So, I found the best place to find clay and metal when you're in a pinch and you need it is the acid hole. So again, I have a video on my channel. If you need it to get out of the acid hole, just give the video a quick watch. It's like a 4-minute video, and you'll be able to hop out of the acid hole no problem. But I don't really need to go down there on this playthrough, unless you guys would like to see me do that. Then I can work it out at one of these times. I go over there, but it's not going to be this time. So, what you're going to do is you're just going to come out here towards the desert, and you're going to stay on the right side. And then it'll lead you right to this acid pit, which used to be the giant lake area before the giant scolomorph spawned in and drained it. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Not. They reduced the fall damage, I forgot. That would have killed us normally. But people have been asking for fall damage to be reduced, including myself. I didn't realize they were going to reduce it that much, though. should grab this stone while I'm here. Hopefully no Skullomorphs spawn while we're out here running this. I didn't bring my bow and arrow again. As you can see, there's a lot of stone, metal, and clay here to harvest. Whoa, scorpion. think that's all the ores and nodes that are here. So we're just gonna head back to base real quick before it gets too dark. Just wanna head back towards the other side of the pit we're in. Back to where we came from. Stick to this mountain on the left side. You should be fine. I don't have any food on me, so it's gonna be a painful run home. Gonna be painful. I don't have a stamina bar to recharge anymore because we've run so low on food, so that's wonderful. So it's very important that you keep food in your inventory of some sort, whether it be coconuts, mangoes, pineapples, bananas, dates, meat, even raw meat will work. They will refill your stamina, your food, but it'll also give you poison. But if you have an antidote on you, you can just eat the raw meat until you get your food meter full, and then drink an antidote to get rid of your poison. So it's manageable as well. Oh man, couldn't imagine not having the cedar suit. No stamina. I wouldn't make it back to base in time to eat, to not die. So that could be a potentially bad situation to be in. And the Scolomorphs are gonna attack. Man, our luck is just not getting any better on this playthrough, guys. And they don't even give you meat, so it's not even worth fighting them. Yeah, I'm just gonna run back to my base. Forget all about those Scolomorphs behind me. I need food ASAP. We shouldn't die from it, so it's not going to be a problem, but we have those health concoctions in our inventory, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have 3 of them. We're almost home. This is gonna be a good run. We got a lot of logs, a lot of cordage, a lot of metal to melt down. We're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff with this base now. Hey, look at that. We're hungry, guys. Alright, so we made it back home. I'm I'm gonna run inside and grab some mangoes. Great, now we're looking up. Again, you don't have to put water and fertilizer in the crop plots, but it does help speed up the process. Alright, we're gonna give it a save and skip this night cycle. Always save before you skip. Get our water back up. Our food should still be decent. Our banana tree is growing, that's exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it back up with water. Alright, now we're gonna drop metal in here, clay in here, take the ingots, put some logs in. Alright. Grab those bricks. Excellent, guys. I run over here. Spike wall. We're actually going to do it at an angle here because we're going to connect it right about here if possible. We'll get as close to this wall as we can so they can't get around it. Perfect. Oh no. Alright, you hear the Scolomorph music? So you know we're getting ready to get attacked. We're going to go ahead and get ready for them. Line them up for our traps. They're going to come from down here. It's the only option. And they don't have a spot to come from up here. So this is the only area they're going to come from. It's very easy to funnel them into your traps if you do it properly. Right, so here they come. So we're just gonna... Oh no, I jumped on the spikes and I went into the ground again. That's quite alright. We'll figure this out. Now I'm out of either logs or cordage, so that's not good. That didn't last as long as I wanted it to. hello, Scolomorphs, I'm here. Ready for you to try to eat. You want me to turn my back and look away? Oh man, that's a nice rock wall. I hope nothing comes from behind me. I'm just an unsuspecting tourist. Not prepared to be attacked by these aliens at all. Come on! Why are you waiting? What is your major malfunction? Alright, we're out of cordage, so that's not such a bad thing. We have plenty of that available in the base with stems. I guess these Scolomorphs aren't gonna play with us today, so we'll just go ahead and try to get some stems in the meantime. What we're going to do to fill in the rest of that gap, because I'm going to need some more cordage and logs to finish my alley there of traps. So I'm just going to run in here. We're going to grab these clay bricks. Now every clay, one piece of clay ore you melt will give you 2 clay bricks. So it's a nice turnaround there. gathered almost everything. Let's get this last palm tree. Alright, so now that we've got all that, we're just going to make our way back over here. And we're going to place it right there. Oh, we haven't made our cordage yet. What a rookie. We're just going to try to make them follow a certain path here. So through here, they should come around, and then we'll run them down this way to about right here, and then we'll loop it down and back this way. It'll be all traps, so it'll be a death cycle for them. They won't have much of a choice. I don't know how effective this is going to be. Well, I've never done it like this. I've always done like a two-sided trap lane. I don't have the cordage. I don't even know why I tried that. So normally I'll do, instead of spikes here, I'll do another set of these traps facing the opposite direction that those are. And just have like a trap hallway pretty much. This is a new design I'm going to try out in this playthrough. So hopefully, when we get more cordage, we can just drop a spike wall here and they'll go around it and activate these traps. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out though. You know, it's all subject to testing. Now where are these two scolomorphs at? They buried themselves here. I know they're waiting on me still. Are you guys going to show back up at any point? Or are you just going to make that your new home? I mean, that's where you want to show that. That's fine with me. Just don't surprise me one of these days and pop out at me. Alright, so I guess these Skolomorphs are not going to show their face. That's kind of a disappointment. I really wanted to test these traps out. So we'll just run down here and see if we can... Actually, before we head out, we're not going to make that mistake. The same mistake that we made several times in the past. We're going to give it a quick save. Keep my eye on my suit charge because I don't have any buds leaf on me anymore. I'm pretty sure I've got some in a storage box up there, but if not, then we'll just need to make a run to the Canopy Temple tomorrow on the next day. Next sunrise, it shouldn't be too long from now. The sun is starting to set. I'm not sure what these Skolomorphs are doing. I'm like a open freaking target here and they're not attacking, so I'm really confused and just... Yeah, I'm just confused as to where they're at, why they're not hitting me. So we'll just go back home and try again tomorrow. Not a big deal. I'm sure we'll have more than enough of them pop up when we head to the Canopy Temple. It's really a bummer. They're acting so strange. We need to put some torches in here. That didn't work. That was too low. Oh man. I don't know if I demolish it, if I'll get my torch back. Sweet, I did. Cool. I need some more leaf spud for my suit. Go ahead and give it a save. Alright, we got bananas, we got mangoes. We're hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and craft us some fruit salad. It's gonna fill our food up 95 to 100% of the way. Cool, so we're gonna save it one more save, skip this night cycle. Sorry, I'm messaging people on Discord right now. That's why I have been delayed on talking. You just found the pyramid for your first time, Mo? We still got 3 bananas, so we'll still be able to make 3 and 4 mangoes, so 3 more fruit salads when we need it. So we shouldn't be worried about food anymore. And this is the point in the game where food's no longer going to be a problem, as we've now got our banana tree and our mango tree. But since our food is pretty much full, what we're going to do is try to get another banana seed. With our fingers crossed, we don't have the luck. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Be nice to have another banana seed, but just not in our forte. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna give it a reload so we get that pineapple. I just saved it at the morning, so I don't need to save it again. Give me another opportunity to try to get pineapple seeds or banana seeds. Gnarly! That furnace is gonna come in handy. Mo. It's very helpful if you want to build with clay. Oh, I got all kinds of clay bricks waiting for me. If you want to start building like your base out of clay, you could do that at any oasis. Throw down some foundations, some walls, and a couple ceilings and a door. You're good to go. It will keep the scolos out. Make sure you make it wide enough that they don't hit you through the edge, because they can still bite you through the edge of the wall for some reason. It doesn't quite completely phase them out. Hopefully we'll get a rework on that soon. Oh, I'll give you an example. Give me a second here. So if this foundation with these walls here was on a flat terrain and I was getting attacked by scolomorphs, and I tried to run inside of one foundation like this and stand in this corner back here, they would bite me through the wall right there. So it's not going to be a safe area if you have just one foundation. Make sure you have more than one. Oh, we're on day 18 already. Oh, we haven't made it over there to get the sword yet. So let's go ahead and run and get our sword real quick. I want to test out the sword. They said they reworked it to add more damage. I want to see how much damage it does now. So we're just going to make a trip over here to grab the sword blueprint from our safe oasis up here. We're going to head out this way. Back towards the pyramid. So we're not going to go right, we're going to go left. Back to the place where we first came into these mountains. And we're going to explore that city ruin and grab that sword blueprint that's up there in the top building. And we're going to see what kind of loot we can get out of the chest there as well. Definitely couldn't hurt at this point in the game. Oh, fall damage? It's non-existent these days. One of these days I'll learn to keep my bow and arrow on me. But that day is not today, so we'll just work around it. Hopefully some scolomorphs will show up though, for real. I do want to test those traps back at home. Well, I'll walk them over there if I have to. Doesn't bother me a bit. Alright, so if you remember, we're going towards this tall rock structure here, pillar rock thing, and then we're going to head around here to the city. We're going to grab that sword blueprint first thing, and then we'll come back and explore all these smaller buildings and see what we can get out of those. Alright, so the sword's up here. If you haven't examined this structure yet, you can examine it. It just gives you the extra foundations that we were missing prior. Now, depending on when you come up here to this ruin in your game, sometimes when you get up here to this building, you'll have scrolls at the bottom of these stairs. So keep your eyes open here and look for scrolls on these shelves, because sometimes there will be scrolls here as well. I've had them there on my first playthrough. So just kind of keep your eyes open when you're walking through ruins. Always look for the scrolls. And usually under stairs there's a little cubby here. Always check these cubbies for scrolls as well. Sometimes you'll get lucky and find one, sometimes not. In this situation we did not get lucky, but that's okay. We've got every scroll we need except for the sword, which is right here. Boom. Now we should have everything we need. Every blueprint available in the game we have unlocked. So that's exciting. Now we just gotta loot the chest. And this one has the right side of the map. And we're right here on the map at this ruin. I'm up in the top right corner. So when you come from the pyramid, if you head north of the pyramid, directly north, you'll see here, there's the gap in the mountains. You go up through the gap and just stay on the right. And that stone pillar that is out there, that pillar, should be about right there on the corner. You'll see it on the corner. Just round the corner with that pillar, and you'll find the city ruin where you can find the sword blueprint if you're still missing it. Now moving on from this ruin, we're gonna go get some loot out of these boxes. Oh, I didn't recharge my suit. Darn it. Alright, suit's full. I'm gonna refill my health. Let's get it. I've never really had time to just explore these ruins. I've always been swarmed by scolomorphs when I come over here. Because I never come here until late game for some reason. I think it's just because there's too many buildings to explore, and I don't really have the time early game to dedicate to the exploring like I should. Got an extra axe, that's excellent. More ingots, wonderful. Planks, that's great. Cordage. I could really go for that cordage, so I'm gonna consume this pineapple. It did not drop seeds for me, that's a bummer. That's okay. Grab that cordage. We don't really need the arrows right now, so I'm not gonna grab those. I'm just gonna leave those be. Check, see this little thing's got anything in it. It does not. What about this ruin? Oh, there's a box there. More arrows, of course. You're gonna find a lot of arrows in these chests. I don't think there's nothing in this one. I don't think there's anything in this one either. Nope. Maybe someday we'll be able to learn a stool blueprint to sit on. If that becomes a thing, it will be in the city ruin. We'll cover it when it becomes available, if it becomes available. Always check these shelves, because there might be a hidden scroll there that you don't know. You might not have it yet. Alright, well that's the end of this row, so let's head down on this row now. Nothing in that building. There might have been something in there. Nope. Well, that's not a stool. That's a lamp holder. Oh, if they could give us these lamps, that would be so cool. That would be nice. An old lighting system. I'm gonna go ahead and nab a screenshot of this and send it to the devs. Put it in the feedback channel. Give me one moment here. So for the markers, you can really just build a turret. If you're worried about your marker being destroyed like that, you can just build a turret. And that'll help you to not have your markers destroyed on the map if you're using the map to navigate. Just use the turret. Alright. I'll go ahead and leave this in the feedback. Alright, let's get back to it. We'll just throw the idea out there for the devs. Maybe they'll grab it and implement it, maybe not. Who knows? We will just have to wait and see. Very exciting, very exciting. I don't really need that cloth, so I'm not going to worry about taking that cloth. Golly. There's nothing up there, of course not. Why would there be? Alright, so we've explored this entire ruin. We got the goodies out of all the chests. Now if you want, you can come over here on this side. There's a sulfur node right here for you to grab. At the bottom of that structure on the hill. Sulfur right there. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And then let's head just back to base. And we're going to craft this sword up and see what we can do with that. Actually, we don't need to head to base to craft the sword. We shouldn't need to. Weapons, sword, leather. Oh, we need 2 leather. Dang it. That's alright. Hopefully some deer have made their way up to our oasis and got themselves killed in our traps. We'll see. That is possible when you return to your base. You will sometimes find the antelope things that are the deer. That give you leather and meat. They will have wandered through your traps trying to get to your water source up there. And it just effectively kills them very efficiently. Ooh, man, we're getting some speed here. Yippee! Oh, ran out of charge. Yeah. Refill my water, get my stamina to come back. Hopefully we have some antelope back at base that I can pluck the leather from. That would be ideal. Grab bananas and mangoes. Flick on this torch and that torch. We need another torch for more light. That one shall go right about here. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit more light here. We still got 2 fruit salads. We're gonna go ahead and eat one. We'll craft another if we can. We probably won't be able to. I don't think we have room in our inventory. Oh snap, we can. Excellent. So that's good. Then we're gonna eat this pineapple. Do not get a seed. Eat the bananas until we get a banana seed. Yeah, that was excellent. Fill that up with water. Grab our charcoal. Put charcoal in there for fertilizer. Should be good to go. Should be growing in no time. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. Clay ore. I'm not sure why there's clay ore there, but okay, I'll take it. Alright. Got dates here. Maybe we have dates. Okay, we got date palms, so just the dates aren't grown yet. It's okay. We're growing on the other one. So if you grow the date palms close enough to each other, when you climb them to harvest the dates, you can get the ones off this tree, and then look over and get the ones off the tree beside it as well. Hey, that's exciting. Alright, so we're just gonna try to do a little bit of organizing here. Fruits in this first one. Log, stems, fronds, wood items in this one. The artifacts, put our stones and ores in this one. And hemp. Scorpion stinger in there. Arrow bows. Tool chest. And then another stone one. Excellent. Okay, so this is a much more manageable inventory. We need to make a run to the Canopy Temple. We got 12 left, and that's the total amount that we have at this base location, so we need to really get a move on getting some more. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to make a quick run to the Canopy Temple to try to refill on that leaf bud to make sure our cedar suit does not run out of fuel. Now watch how little fall damage we take from this. Did you see that? That's insane. That's that 90% reduction for you. I don't like being that close to low on health, so I'm gonna eat one of those concoctions real quick. Refill the suit. It's a good thing we're headed over there. One of these days I'll get my skip back. Used to be really efficient at doing this. If you manage to do it right, you won't lose much speed on your bounce on the ground, which will help you move along much faster. Like this. Just gotta time that jump right. Now remember, there are these scorpions here. Pretty easy to see at nighttime. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's not too bright in here, even when the sun's at full mass, so. I don't really want to spend too much time in here. I'm not going to get too much loose bud right now. I think that'll be good to get us through for a little bit longer. We'll return later to get more when we need it. And I'll bring a camel and we'll stockpile that son of a gun full. But that's enough for now. It'll give us 6 or 7 recharges, so should be good for a while. Now, either sometime today, probably not today actually, probably tomorrow on the stream, we'll go explore the map a little bit, see if we can't knock out some of those oases and ruins that are scattered throughout that we haven't hit yet. I actually don't think there's a ruin we haven't hit. I do believe we've hit all the ruins that we can that are in the game at this time. But we have not hit every oasis on the map, so we'll just do a quick run around of the map tomorrow. And so I'll show you all those oases. But yeah, you know, Mo, if you are still using the markers and the map to navigate, if you want to try to place that marker inside of a building, let me know how that works out for you. And I will pass the information on. We did not encounter any Skullomorphs, and I know there's 2 buried right outside my base here, because we watched them bury yesterday's day cycle. I'm just so confused as to where the hell they went. Oh, I'm excited. I hear him. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Yeah. Get wrecked. Oh, there's more. Come on. Yeah, so see if you're standing here and they're still coming at you, that lets you know that your pathing is effective. And you are doing it correctly, they can still get through all the way. If they were not able to get through it and you had it blocked off or cut off at some point, they would bury themselves as soon as you hopped on this side. So lets us know we're doing alright with our traps here, and that's great news. And as you see, I didn't have to shoot them with any arrows whatsoever to kill them. Very manageable with the traps. Highly recommend you get the traps as soon as possible. Yucca tree should have grown behind us. I'd like to send a message to these bastards. It's too dark for you to really see it right now, so we're gonna go ahead and go up to this shelter and give it a save, and we're gonna skip the night cycle. Then we'll take a look at our alien heads in the morning. It's one of my favorite parts. First thing we're gonna do, since we just woke up, is we're gonna refill our water. And our food. Now, once we've got all of our inside the cave plants grown, our trees grown that we need in there, we're going to lay some crop plots down on here and put some storage boxes beside it at the end here. Get some fruit stacked up for these camels, because soon they're going to be adding the camel husbandry update. Well, not soon, but in the first quarter of 2022, so in the next few months, next couple months here, we're going to get a camel husbandry update. That should allow us, now that camel husbandry is pretty vague, that could mean that we could breed the camels. Hopefully that's what it means, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Maybe we'll be able to create some sort of camel convoy, stringing them together with rope. Really not sure what that entails, but we're on day 19. Look at us go. We're doing great. I don't think there's really much of anything that's threatening us at this point. And the Scolomorphs are still kind of weak. They're only sending 1 or 2 at a time. But all that will change eventually. We will have oodles and gobs of Scolomorphs coming at us. And so that's why it's really essential that we get these traps into place as we can. So continue to build them as we can, as we have the resources. We'll just continue to add on these. I don't have the resources right now, but that's okay. We'll add more of these traps here that'll kill them. I really want to see them get to this corner. I want to make sure this trap's going to be effective. That's my main concern, is that it's not going to be effective and it's just going to be a waste of space. And if that's the case, I'll just replace it with a spike wall. But looking at it, it should work. They won't go behind there because there's nowhere for them to go back there, so they will come around. I'm pretty sure that corner is tight enough to where they'll have to step over this one. We will just have to wait and see how it plays out. I think I'm just about finished with today's stream, guys. We've made a lot of progress today with getting this wall completed. That was our main goal when we started, and we have completed that goal, so that's exciting. I love finishing goals and tasks that I set aside for myself. The next goal that we're going to work on is exploring the map to locate all the oases, however you say the plural form of that word. To discover all the different oases on the map is what I'm getting at. So you guys will have knowledge of where to go, and then you can judge. You don't have to set up your base here where I'm based. You can set up your base wherever you'd like, but I do highly recommend that you maze your traps this way. Funnel them through one entrance of your oasis, so they've only got the one way to come through. If you can get them to come through one direction, then you can really effectively trap them and eliminate the threat. You can do that on most oasis by... Now, it'll cost a lot of resources, of course. You'll have to build a giant spike wall around it, and then just fill in one area as like a death alley, sort of like I've done here. I blocked it all off with these foundations and spike walls. You can also use clay foundations. Clay is a very readily resource that's available. You can find that in mass quantities at the acid pit like we did today. So you can stockpile on your clay that way, and get your foundations and your death wall constructed with just simply clay foundations if you need to. You don't need to use these spike walls. I was just doing it because I think it gives it a nice touch. It looks nice, and you know, it's pretty effective. I had the extra resources, so I might as well. But clay is readily available as well, and much cheaper to do. It doesn't cost nowhere near as many logs or cordage. So that's the main problem with that, is that the logs and cordage are not very plentiful up here. You have a limited number of trees. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 10 trees up here. So there's not so many trees up here. That's why we took that camel on the run with the saddlebag to get the logs from those 2 other oases. So we farmed 3 oases total to craft this wall. And that can be time consuming. You don't have to do it all in one playthrough. As you've seen, I had the beginning just set up here with just these few traps in the beginning and this one spike wall. And when the Skolomorph showed up, I just simply walked them over here. You can lead them wherever you'd like them to go. If you're just starting out on your defenses, you can lead the Skolomorph through your traps. So I recommend you place a couple traps first and then fill in the gaps with the spike walls and foundations. But make sure you have a couple traps down that you can lead those Skolomorphs through when they show up. Because if you don't have a way to kill them with the traps, you'll have to shoot them with your arrows or spears, and that can be very deadly to you. You don't always win those fights. So the traps are a 100% success rate. It's a one-shot kill on the Skolomorphs. They will be very easily manageable once you have your traps set up. So I recommend getting your traps. We'll take a look at these alien heads that we just set up now that it's daylight. Look very glorious. Sends a message to them, lets them know that we're not playing around. It doesn't really do anything to like prevent them from showing up at your oasis. I really thought that would be the case in the very beginning when I first started playing. I seen there was a trophy craftable and it was a head on a spike, so I thought, you know, maybe that would kind of give you a little bit of protection there, but it doesn't seem to do anything to prevent them from showing up. So guys, I think that's gonna wrap up our stream for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll be back tomorrow for some more action on here. We'll get our map explored and we'll set up the death box if we have time tomorrow. But guys, that's it. I'm going to save the game and call it a day. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll see you next time.